Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be packing today, and to go with the rest of my little mini travel pack with me series, we're just gonna pack everything today. I'm gonna show you how I pack my carry-on, my suitcase, and my makeup, and kind of like some tools that I have that make it easier. And yeah, let's get to packing. In this bag, I pack a bunch of different travel things and things that I need to be able to access easily and quickly. Like, I don't want to be digging through my bag for these. First things first, this little mini deodorant. So that goes in, and all this stuff is travel size, by the way. Then I have a perfume. This is Bombshell by Victoria's Secrets. This is 2.5 fluid ounces. I'm just gonna stick that in there. I have a travel size Crest Pro Health mouthwash. I also have mints. Next thing, my wallet. Mini hand sanitizer, because you want to be able to sanitize your hands. And my contact case. This bag is done. We're good to go. The next thing I like to bring are sheet masks. So I'll just pack both of these in my bag. One for the way there, one for the way back. You know, this I feel like is essential. This is just a little bag that I have with all of my feminine products that I might need. These are important. So these are just flushable wipes that you can, you know, clean your armpits with, clean everything with. I like to clean like your hands, anything. I just like to always have wipes with me when I travel. While we're on the subject of wipes, I have these antibacterial wet wipes that I pack on my carry-on as well. I like to have these to wipe down my seat before I sit down. I am one of those. But so many people fly on the plane and they don't have time to like clean everything and sanitize in between every flight. So you gotta have these. Next thing I'm gonna need is a travel pillow, because I'm gonna be sleeping. I'm catching a red eye. So travel pillow, travel blanket. I really like this. I got both of these on clearance for $4 a piece. So that's a great deal. So in here I have a portable charger. I usually take 2 to 3 of these with me for one trip. And then I just have this little light. It's actually dead, so I need to charge it, but it's just a light that you could clip onto your phone if you're like trying to take pictures at night. And it has a little charger with it too. Then I have another battery pack. Headphones. I like these headphones because I can have them in and they won't fall out my ear when I'm like sleeping or whatever, and I can listen to music or an audiobook. They just go over the ear, and I have my lightning adapter attached to it. So I just stick those guys in there. And last but not least, my charger. Real quick, I also forgot to mention, in this pocket I keep a couple extra hair ties, because you never know, I need to tie my hair up. A couple mints. I just got these are my favorite. These are Lifesaver wintergreen mints, so good. And then a Honolulu or Honolulu lip treatment. This is really intense moisture. For now, this is it. Let's start makeup. This is a makeup case that I got off of Amazon. I will try to link it down below. It is a hard shell case, so it just protects all your makeup and everything. And these compartments are removable, so you can customize this and move everything around. When I pack my makeup, I like to pack it in the order that I apply it to my face so that I don't forget anything. So for primer, I'm going to pack the e.l.f. Prep and Blur Stick. And to go along with that, I'm also going to pack my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Okay, this might be overkill, but I love primer. I'm a huge primer person, so I always pack at least 3 to 4 primers. It's crazy. But I'm going to bring this First Aid Beauty. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer. I really like this. It's really moisturizing and hydrating. Oh, another good tip about this primer, or any dewy primer in general, this Wet n Wild Dewy Primer is a good dupe for this First Aid Smoothie Primer. They're like one in the same. But a good tip is if you're on vacation and you want to have glowy, dewy, fresh skin and you want light coverage, I like to mix a dewy primer with a full coverage foundation. Bomb. For foundation, I'm going to bring my 2 current favorite foundations. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I'm also going to bring the Infallible Fresh Wear foundation because this stuff is amazing. So I'll just put that there. And I think I can fit a compartment right here probably. Let's see, I'm gonna bring my Ben Nye translucent powder. This is in the shade Fair. I use this to set my eyes like every time I set my eyes. So for now, I'm gonna stick that right there. So for concealer, I like to have something that's a little bit more full coverage, and I also like to have something that is a little bit more lightweight and better for everyday use. So I'm going to bring this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This is in the shade Vanilla. And then I'm going to bring my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Sand. Because I can't help myself, I'm going to pack one more concealer. This is the Revlon Candid Concealer. I'm also going to stick this in this compartment right here. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Highlight. I am going to bring one powder highlight. It's the Wet n Wild Precious Petals Highlight. I'm going to stick this guy right there. Once I get to where I'm going, if my foundation shade gets too dark, I like to bring a little mini foundation to mix in with my foundations to help kind of darken up the color a little bit. This is the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade Y445, and it's just a little mini one, and it's darker so I can deepen up my foundations if need be. Oh, and I stuck this concealer here. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade. So a good packing tip is to bring a palette with you that has multiple of something you're going to need. So this is the e.l.f. blush palette in the shade Light. So it has 3 blush options and 1 bronzer option. I usually just kind of mix all these together to get my ideal blush shade, and this just fits right there and it lays down nice and neat. I'm going to bring this mini eyeshadow palette, but this is by Orza Beauty. I'm not too sure how to say that, but I got it in my Ipsy bag, and I'm bringing this because it's really pretty. It's just a neutral eyeshadow palette I love, especially when I'm on vacation. If I'm gonna do eyeshadow, it's gonna be more so of these tones. I typically don't do a whole lot with my eyeshadow when I'm on vacation. Stick that guy there. I think over here I'm going to stick my powder, so I'm going to bring my MAC Studio Fix in the shade C4. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to bring my Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. I really like this. It makes my skin look like butter. So I'm also going to pack this Pro Studio Concealer Palette by BH Cosmetics. I've had this for a while and I never really used it, but more recently I started to use these two colors mixed together to do like a really light cream kind of bronze, and I really like that. This also has salmon and yellow concealer in it for if I need to color correct. Matte setting spray. Need that because I'm oily and it's gonna be hot. This is just my e.l.f. one. I'm gonna bring this black cream eyeliner.
To keep a highlight brush, and I love using this for bronzer because I have such a small face. I have a Luxie blush brush. There's a e.l.f. powder blurring brush. I like using this either for liquid or powder foundation. I'm probably gonna bring this for powder foundation. I have this Eco Tools big kabuki brush. Eyeshadow brushes. I'm just gonna start packing them. I really like this Luxie brush. It's a on this side. So, 245, because I like to use this to pack on shimmery eyeshadows on the eyelid, or for cutting the crease, it's really small, so it's good for that. Cream eyeliner or wing out my eyelid with like a shadow. And I tend to bring the most blending brushes because I feel like you can never have enough blending brushes. This is a Glamour Dolls brush. It's just a really nice kind of tapered blending brush. I love this. And we'll just bring one more blending brush for the heck of it. Why not? Precision angled brush. I use this for my concealer on my face, so really, really, really important. And that is it for brushes. I'm just going to pack this Juno and Co brush. I like to use this to set my face with powder, so I'm going to powder that. Stick it right there. Well, we might just skip this brush. Okay, I'm going to bring this Fairy brush. It's a large powder brush just to set my face. Brushes are packed. Boom.
That is it for my makeup. Everything is packed. The home stretch. I'm almost finished packing. So I have a couple of tips for you guys when you're packing your clothes. My first tip obviously is check out the weather of your destination. Second tip is buy some packing cubes, okay? They're great. I really like them because they help me stay organized. I'm the kind of person that I like to be really organized and I like to know where everything is. So there's that. The last tip that I have is these, what are they called? Oh, it's called a fragrance. This is called a fragrance satch. And you can buy these everywhere. Walmart, Target, the dollar store, Amazon. They just smell so good and the scent lasts so long. I like to keep this in my suitcase. When I travel, it keeps everything fresh. So that's just another tip to keep everything fresh. Now, let's get to packing clothes. These are the toiletries that I was in the midst of packing and I realized I didn't show it. So I just have a mouthwash right here, toothpaste. This is just some cocoa butter. It's SPF 70. Have my deodorant. This is Schmidt's Bergamot Lime. Yes, I bring 2 deodorants. My Dove Clinical Protection as well. And I have this Yardley London Activated Charcoal Body Soap. A new travel toothbrush covers. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. I'm looking like a greasy little chicken right now. So I'm going to put everything in my suitcase wash my face, take a shower, edit this video and upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and packing with me. There was a lot going on, you guys. I've been packing, I kid you not, it's been 6 hours. Yeah. I've been eating and watching videos and taking breaks and finding stuff, but I'm done now and I leave tomorrow, so that's great. Like and subscribe before you go. Hit the little ding bell so you get notified when I upload, so you can stay in touch. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I will have all of my socials linked down below. Follow me on Instagram for like dope pictures and like fun stories. I'm always posting stuff on there, so follow me there and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.